I did my laundry yesterday after I did yesterday's box office numbers, and guess what I found? My Man of Steel shirt, which would have made sense to have worn yesterday for day one of Man of Steel week. Well, it's here now. Cue title scene! Movie's so epic and trailer's so amazing, you need a snack. Essentially, the Man of Steel... I'll have to save you for later, my beauty. The Man of Steel ad campaign has worked like this. You've had 5 main trailers spanning the course of last July to a couple weeks ago. No, a week ago. I don't know, this thing has been so all-consuming, you can't tell anything anymore. From the first trailer, The Bridge of Kazar, which is what it's unofficially called because of its score, we get a couple interesting images. It's Clark traveling to what we assume is going to be the Fortress of Solitude. He's either getting a speech by his dad, Jor-El, or his dad, Papa Kent, depending on which one you watched. From there, we get an interesting shot of him as a kid posing with his red cape. Doesn't mean anything, but it makes you think. Then we get the ultimate shot, him flying up, breaking the sound barrier, and boom! But you could tell it's CGI. At this point, I doubt any of the film was from completion. It was just to get interest out there, so that way no one stopped caring about DC, which we all do anyways. But then at Christmas is when things got interesting, because we got our second trailer. This time around, we saw Superman flying, we saw his shot a bit more, we got some interesting music, but the most interesting part, at least for me, was hearing his mom speak at the beginning. Basically, we never get a strong feeling of his relationship with his mom with most media. She's just kind of there, she's in the background, even in Smallville, where I felt her role was underused a lot of times. But here, we truly get a dynamic of what their relationship is. She's his mom, she raised him, she understands him, she knows him as best as anyone can. And it was interesting to see that much of how that affects him later on. So that's what I got from that trailer. Trailer 3 is where things went kind of crazy. It's an exciting, awesome trailer, awesome Hans Zimmer score. We see Zodd, we see Superman in flight, Superman fighting, Lois Lane, everything. But it came with a little controversy. Because at the end of it, Lois Lane asks Superman, what's the S for on the chest? He says, it's not an S, it's a symbol for hope. Then she goes, well, here it's an S, how do we call you Superman? Get stopped. Here's the interesting part, though. I think it's great to see source material changes if they make sense. Originally, the S means the House of L. That's the family symbol. And I do think it still means that. But DC's tone for these movies is to have complexity. And yes, it is still important to remember where the source material comes from, but if a change is necessary, that's necessary. I think changing the S to mean hope works good when you consider the tone of this film, and let's face it, with Chris Nolan on board, things are usually pretty hopeless. But the true controversy from this trailer comes with that fact, because it starts up the argument that Superman is Jesus, or based on Jesus. Let's be real here. No, he's not. Jesus is Jesus. Superman is Superman. The thing is that every time controversy like this starts up, it gets the movie in trouble. Why? Because we live in a nation of Jesus freaks who have to either make him everything or disqualify him for everything. Let's just enjoy the movie. You had an exciting, adventurous, fun, awesome trailer that get us psyched, and then it gets ruined with stupidity like this. But things got better with the 4th trailer. This one, I think, by this point, was to really win over the people who, not necessarily disqualifying the controversial people, more going along the lines of the people who were just on the fence. You know, it's not their Superman. You have all those stupid rumors that, like, Krypton doesn't die, or the dad lives, all this stuff. This trailer was just fun, action, exciting, violence, skulls. I don't know about the skulls, but I kind of want to, which is why, like the rest of the world, I'll see the movie. That's what that trailer did. It makes us want to see the movie. It's also not as long as the others, so there's not a whole lot to say about it. It's action scenes, it's violent scenes. We get an idea of how strong Zodd's armies are. Best line in the trailer, the chick, whose name I don't think is even worth remembering, just goes, "For every one you save, we will kill 1,000,000 more." There may be no kryptonite in this movie, but it is going to be intense! As Superman has to stop them! and killing 1,000,000 people at a time! Yeah! And that is where that trailer ends. Finally, we have the Nokia trailer. This happened last year with Dark Knight Rises. I don't know why Nokia does a trailer, but they do. And it's nice and it's exciting. This one is like the final in-film controversy. The theory is that Jor-El lives. I don't know where this is coming from. If you look at the trailers, you can clearly tell. The scenes where Zodd can be seen dealing with the dad or on Krypton happened many years before that. Zodd looks older when he's dealing with Superman, and he's got a goatee when he's dealing with Superman. Unless Kryptonians can grow and shrink facial hair at will, which might explain how Superman shaves, a lot of time passes. This trailer is like your final psyched up getting us ready. Because let's face it, Iron Man 3 made over $1 billion. And like I said yesterday, this film has got a few things against it. But with an ad campaign like this, it has been perfect. You had 2 trailers that showed the story-based tone, that got you intrigued. And as we got closer to the film, we got to see the juicy action stuff. Which, and don't get me wrong, I want a full-out Superman story. We need some violence. We need the action. We need all this stuff to make a full circle film, so that way we don't spend $12 to have our childhoods ruined. And that is my opinion on this ad campaign. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. Yeah! First 10 out of 10 on everything. This was perfect. It was everything. It was exciting. It gave us story, action, adventure, Lois Lane, all this stuff. I don't blame the trailers for the stupid Jesus-y crap. That's been going on for years with Superman. I'm talking to you, Smallville pilot. But this was a perfect ad campaign, and it has only done its job of getting the whole world ready for Superman. The reviews are starting to come in. This movie is great. I will see it as soon as I can, and hopefully I'll be able to come up with a good idea for tomorrow's Man of Steel Week thing. Oh yeah!